Captain's log, stardate 823201916.2. Starship Enterprise Days log, Captain's log supplemental. So basically this is like part 2. So a couple things that I need to tell you all is to my Saint Jose, it seems I'm going to have to coordinate when it comes to everything going on in my life. As you can see right there, there's a blanket. I took Moppy to the vet today, and the vet said he needs to be immobile to recover from whatever back problem he has. That's what she diagnosed him with, back problems. Gave me a stack of meds and told me 2 to 6 weeks, 2 weeks intervals to follow up. And every time I follow up, it's going to be a $50 bill. So they charged me for approximately $175. That's right here. It's $175 with taxes for meds, for another solution, an oral solution to something, and a complete metabolic panel, and chemistry, which was the highest. So they charged me $100 for blood work, and it came to $175 total with taxes. So I gotta pay $175 on the 3rd. Now, what's that mean for me? I'll tell you what it means for me, okay? Now, I was just writing Jose, my saint, a nice little letter letting him know what's going on, and how I'm stuck probably for the next 2 to 6 weeks indoors, which means if you go off of the 2-week calendar, the minimum to get him better is the 7th. Now, if you have to wait 4 weeks, it's the 21st. Then you have to wait until 6 weeks. We're looking at October 5th, which means my trip to Portland is completely canceled because of it. So technically, I'm not allowed to travel right now in that 2 to 6 week time frame because she doesn't want him mobile. Now, the problem we have is, look at this poor baby. He's just sitting here in his little bed. Look at that, his little doggy bed. And we finally got him to eat some food today. He's had a little bit of water, so basically he's not doing too well. So the doctor wants him to stay put. So there you have it. So anyways, poor little Moppy, look at that little mop. Usually he's happy-go-lucky, but service dog Moppy, he's been told to stay. He's a sick dog right now, sick service dog. He'll live, but the vet does not want him to get any worse. So we have to pick him up, carry him up to, take him out to the bathroom, and then carry him down the stairs. Stairs are not good for him right now. So basically, and the lady said traveling is not good for him either. So that leads me to the other problem that I have. Which means, under Starship Enterprise logs, I'm going to have to order my supplies online. And I'm going to have Chloe pick up my sandwich making on the 3rd and the 4th and the 5th and the 6th. I think that's what it is, right? Yeah. So we'll be having her pick up all the supplies, which means I'm going to have to be staying in, which means I'm going to have to be very frugal with the finances because of the 175, which means I might have to put my computer on hold until October due to the fact that the veterinarian bill is too high. Now, that's just a small minor knockback. I know my family's going through heck already because of the fact that, we have, and I asked the vet literally, I said, is the blood work needed? And she said, well, it's just to rule out cancers. If there is no cancers, then your dog's fine. But we do a complete blood work so we can check for all cancers. And if he has cancer, we'll know. Otherwise, he won't know and he'll die. If it's, but she says I'm positive, and she's been in business 35 years plus, so she says I'm positive that he's, what it is complete back pain. Gave him one pill, gave us a bottle of pills and said he gets his next dose tomorrow with 3. The little Moppy gets his pill tomorrow with 3, which means he gets his pill and he's gonna be fine. So, So, look at him. He's not even playful right now. It's like, he's in severe pain. So, basically what that means is as soon as I can get to the library, we're going to have to do that. Now, I was just telling Jose as well as Dinky in my letters. I mailed Jose's letter off already. It was only 4 pages. But I made Dinky's was like 18 pages because I'm going a week in between filling in, so I can just, make it long so she has something to read. But also because I'm stuck here. So for the next 2 to 6 weeks, I'm literally stuck here at home, under guardian of watching Moppy, and I can't leave Moppy because he's my service dog. So technically, literally, I'm stuck unless we find a way to transport him to the library, which means I gotta look into buying a cart, which means a cart next month, purchasing a cart, which means if I buy the cart, the problem is I'm gonna have to find out if it needs to be assembled, which means, again, I'm going to have to find out if it needs to be assembled. So it seems my computer idea is on hold now. Like I said in my previous video, I know Dinky's having a hard time because her aunt's passing away, so I will message her next week to find out about, the, travel plans. I'll probably message her next Friday. I was hoping to get to the library today, but due to the fact that the library closes in about an hour, I don't have much time, so Saturday is 10 to 5, so I'm hoping to get there tomorrow at 10, and I'm hoping Moppy's feeling a little better, so we can actually get him, otherwise we will be, otherwise we're going to be stuck, indoors for a while. I got a game already lined up. I got movies tonight. So technically my whole day just went shot the poopy. Because, but it's okay. Moppy comes first. I also have to recalibrate the budget at the library for a purchase that, is due in, and I gotta make a calibration on 2 other purchases that it's, necessary. So, it looks like my cigar idea is gonna be moved to October, or even November, or even springtime for that matter, because, Moppy comes first, and I'm not a bank, so, and with me, as I said, supporting Chloe, which Chloe's not getting anything this coming month in October because, A, she wants help, right, with stuff, right? She's like, I need my razor blades, I can't grow a beard. I know, I'm trying to make you guys laugh. Definitely funny. Definitely funny. Watching Wapner. 3 o'clock, gonna watch Wapner. Definitely gonna watch Wapner. 3 o'clock, gonna watch Wapner. Definitely gonna watch Wapner. Definitely gonna watch Wapner. Well, anyways, shall I finish up here? Definitely funny. Anyways, because of it, they haven't even earned a gift. I mean, they're basically, oh, well, I earned it by pushing you in a wheelchair. No, you didn't. I could stay home for all I know. The thing is, my legs are about a 4 right now. So, I mean, I'm in pain, but it's getting better. Fortunately, climbing upstairs is where it's really doing a number on me. So, Moppy's, not doing too well, I'm kind of concerned for Moppy's health right now anyways, which means, I'm gonna have to stay home and, write more letters and, get to the library when I can. I can't just change out, thingies like Chloe goes, oh, well, I'll go to the library and then you come and get it. I can't do the library with Moppy without Moppy. Thing is, Moppy's a service dog. He's very sick. Without him, he shouldn't be going out. Not even in a wheelchair, as the vet said. I mean, literally. Moppy? You okay? Huh? You're a little dry, little man, huh? You okay? See, look at him. He's not even well, everyone. So, my dog comes first, and so, so the vet, like I said, the vet, Bill took a number on me, so I'm gonna have to put everything on hold until October at least. I mean, literally, let's hope we still have Moppy and the vet said he's a healthy Shih Tzu. She said he looks more like a Lhasa Apso than a Shih Tzu, but still, you know. The main thing is he's not a well doggy right now, so to me, I'm kind of worried because I like my Lhasa Shih Tzu dogs, and I don't want to lose my little doggy. Look at it, he means the world to me. When one person said he was ugly, another person loves him dearly and unconditionally, and that's me. And Daddy loves him unconditionally too. He loves me. And he knows we went out of his way today to see the doggy doctor for him. So, anyways, so I wanted to share that supplemental with you. You know, I still got a spreadsheet to work on, but everything's on limbo. So what I might do is, gotta get dishes done because Chloe ain't doing them. She's like, oh, I'm so depressed, I can't do anything. Well, you can't do anything, you don't get anything. Her mom's like, oh, well, you need to do this, this, and this. It's like, no. Chloe wants to go to Seattle, she's gotta earn the ticket. I'm not just gonna Chloe the freeloader, give in. Literally, she's gotta earn it. Pushing me in a wheelchair is not literally earning it because we're going from one place to the other. She usually gets combative and angry anyways. So, I mean, literally, you tell her no, she's like, oh, I feel better now, I hurt myself. I'm going, literally, I mean, the thing is, you know, she reminds me of Johnny Ringo, you know, in Tombstone we watched on Johnny Ringo. He couldn't hurt enough people, or, you know, he's got a big empty void in his heart, you know, and soul, or he keeps filling it. You can't murder enough, you can't steal enough, you can't maim enough, you know, etc., etc. Johnny Ringo. So it reminds me of Chloe, because Chloe just sits there and, you know, but with the mailman, again, so that's the other thing I want to say. The last thing I got in the mail was, what was it? When Jose's letter came in, and it came in, you know, on so it came in approximately Wednesday or Thursday, you know, and it went out a week later, you know. So, you know, when I 6 days later after I tried cashing it every place, couldn't get it done. So I just left. I told them that they couldn't cash it. I was going to sign my name to the back of it because it might be null and void for Jose. So they're just like, oh, well, your name's in the black. You're blacklisted for it. So I was like, whatever. So I sent the money order back. But, you know, if there was a way right now, I would have had some extra money. You know, I would not have worried about Moppy's vet bill. But it's done. So to me, you know, my dog comes first. You know, and look at him. He just doesn't even want to move. Poor little dog. So I gotta get the dishes done tonight. I gotta get the garbage taken out. Chloe's let the garbage go 60 days. And then she's like, I'm so depressed. You know, depression or no depression doesn't get anything done, basically. I'm paying the electric bill, which is someone like her mom should realize. Depression or no depression, I'm not giving in to her demands. She doesn't, clean, and keep the house tidy. She doesn't get dip. She doesn't get razor blades. She doesn't get shaving cream. She ain't getting any. She'll just take my shaving cream. Oh, you bought 4 cans. I get 2. So if I buy 1 can, she'll be bitching the rest of the month. I'd rather basically use water if I have to for what I have to do, or soap. I mean, like the little stubble I have, or my legs will be just like. I mean, I don't really care if I have to use Dove bar soap. I don't care, body wash. Thing is, you know, it's not my job to provide when they can't provide for themselves. I mean, look at it. They sit there and they have a functioning brain, which they want to basically whack the shit out of themselves every time they get angry. And like today, they're so worried. They're like sitting there. Oh yeah, yeah. And then all of a sudden she turns around, right? And she goes, "Oh, it's 1 o'clock. I better go to the vet. She goes to the vet. I'm sitting there going, Moppy will be fine in a little while, just give him some time, maybe he's depressed because this is the day that Daddy died. And the vet said he's too stupid to realize that, he realized the time, the dog, I think, smarter than the damn vet when it comes to time. His dad died 3 years ago, and they're saying, the dog's stupid when it comes to time. I don't think so. I know Moppy knows I'm one. And so, basically, Moppy is mourning, and so to me, I'm getting irritated because you got them turning around, and saying, the dog's stupid, yet, it's hard because, Chloe's like, oh, I'm worried about the little dog, I love the little dog. Yeah, you love the little dog, you'll run up there and do it, and then she tells me, like, pushing me in a wheelchair, your family better, because Chloe spies on me, literally. She's like, your family better not fucking, or friends better not say I'm lazy McShitpants, or, Beaver Babbitts for being lazy and sluggish. I'm pushing in a wheelchair. That's hard work, pushing in a wheelchair, the wide wheelchair, pushing in a wheelchair. And then she's like, I didn't go to the library if you can't go mobile, well, guess what? If I can't go to the library, Chloe, then we don't get internet at home, which means you get stuck with no internet. And when you do want it, you get to pay $300 installation. Well, can't you go and leave Moppy behind? No, Moppy's a service dog. He's got to go with me because he can't be moved even in a wheelchair. Being immobile means not in a wheelchair, not in a cart. Thing is, he's not supposed to be going on rides. His back is problematic right now. Literally. Moppy probably got hurt when she's towing on the wheelchair. Basically, going down that hill and him being pulled, dragged along, that could have basically hurt his back and neck, and it started getting in trouble. I mean, for all we know, that could have been what happened. I mean, she's like, pull me back! I mean, literally, it's not easy, so to me, I don't like that chair anyways, but my point is, she wants to sit there and say, well, I don't see her any dip. Garbage is piling up. Look, you got 4 garbage pails full, and you won't take I'm so depressed. Well, depression doesn't get dip. If you want dip, you gotta earn it. Otherwise, you don't get dip. I will get dip, and you ain't getting dip. I might just give up dip, and give up cigars, and give up everything, just so I don't have to basically support you. And I basically stated, to, family that it's wrong for me to basically support her when she won't support herself. I mean, literally, I was trying to explain that to St. Jose, that, people think of me as a saint, but sometimes I'm a cold-hearted bitch. I mean, literally, I'm sitting here bringing in $1,300 a month, and I got a budget to a T, and $175. That means I got to recalibrate, redo this, which the budget's almost done. I still got a couple things to do, but to get it done, I got to go to the library, which means I got to get to the library. Instead, she's like, oh, well, we need to move Moppy on a wheelchair. Really? So you want Moppy to have himself in a wheelchair because he's needed. I mean, literally, the dog is weak, and, he's not doing too well. The vet doesn't want him going there. Hi. You okay? I mean, literally, Moppy he's hurting. So technically, we gotta look after him, but she's being selfish, narcissistic, going, well, we need to go. I need to go to the library. I need to go to the library. I need to check on things. I need to go to the library. I need to go to the library. I need to go to the library. Well, what about me? I gotta get to the library for email. I gotta place the orders for the month. I mean, literally, I can't do everything, and yet I gotta sit here and basically be at home. It's just like, it's basically, I mean, literally, it's like I'm being confined. And I gotta look in, it feels like I'm living in a prison. Oh yeah, a prison with no internet. A prison with no internet. I mean, literally, a person with no internet. I mean, the vet bill, too high. And then the hospital will be like, oh, you owe us $900 for a 5-minute. Get the fuck out of here. We don't take care of tranny freaks. And yet they're gonna bitch at me about paying $175. Well, guess what, asshole? You threw me out. That's a lawsuit. Technically, Moppy comes first, and you guys don't want him in here, so he keeps delaying him in the ambulance. Now my dog is basically here with me. What is Bob? Bob? So, anyways, before I log off, I just wanted to share that with you. I got some of my to-do list done. I was gonna write my pen pal Kentucky, but I don't know what to tell her. And Dinky, she gets like a little update every day, so her update's been done. I did update Jose in a letter about the vet and what's going on, and I'm always managing good on the budget, so I don't need to worry. I just gotta make sure I get plenty of cold cut sandwiches, cheese, and I should manage just fine. I'm just freaking worried as hell, worried as hell what's going on. So, on Wednesday I gotta put together my order, which means Wednesday I put together my order, and Thursday I think Chloe to go get, or what is it, Wednesday? So I go to the library on Tuesday, and I send her out Wednesday to get the supplies, and Thursday to get supplies, and Friday to get supplies, and then Moppy hopefully will be better 2 weeks. If not, that's another $50 bill. And then I gotta restrict him for another 2 weeks, which means restricting him from September 7th, which I see here the 9th, to restriction to the 23rd, which means I can't even travel on my current travel date, all because Moppy's not feeling well. So that screws everything up anyways. But Chloe's like, oh, well, you don't need to see them. They're basically... I mean, Chloe basically attacks my family, literally. Chloe thinks my family's narcissistic, and they only think of themselves. I'm like, come on. My cousin has a good heart. She's got a lot to think about. Chloe just thinks... I mean, literally, Chloe was asking me the other day, arguing with me about them, because Chloe knows about this emergency money. Chloe ain't here, so I can actually speak my mind. And basically knows about this money, and yet she's like, you're having an emergency and you can't access it. The original emergency money was put aside for toilet paper and coffee. That was the original emergency money. But then I kept putting more and more into it, and I was balancing it better and doing better, but also because Dinky, my cousin-in-law understands me, she understands me better than most people, that the problem is that I shouldn't be buying coffee and toilet paper anyway. I use a rag because why should I be supplying toilet paper for someone who can't go and get help from their own family? Then can't get cash assistance. Says, oh, I'm sorry, you don't have a primary care and you're not getting treatment, so fuck you. We're not giving you cash assistance. That's going to be 6 months before we put you on it. And that means you got to follow through it. And we want you on antipsychotics. Well, Chloe's like, fuck you. I'm not taking psychotics. Fuck you. Meanwhile, the fucking doctors that she's talked to said meds don't work. She needs DBT, dialectical behavioral therapy. Well, that's fine and dandy. Unfortunately, with that all up, the rent goes up $200. So technically your rent goes up. Chloe doesn't pay it, I pay it. So again, it doesn't benefit. I mean, Chloe benefits right now. What did you have to do for? I need to have a time to get jobs. Yeah, the rent goes up 400%. So basically, instead of paying current rent, it goes up $900. So then if Chloe gets fired, I gotta pay the full price, which means we're suffering for 3 months with full price while we don't have electricity, which we have to go apply for subsidies. Then we have to ask for food vouchers and everything else because Chloe decided, Thing is, if Chloe's gonna try this experiment, she's gonna have to go off island and go somewhere where she is not on a lease, but she doesn't get that. So she wants to freaking get outpatient. Well, the outpatient said, well, we're going to do it for at least 2 to 3 years in outpatient before we can think of getting you on the job because you're too mentally unstable. Well, and we can guide you if you need for disability. But when Chloe said, well, I need a PCP, they're like, oh, primary care physician? Well, there's none that takes Medicaid in the clinic here. So technically she'd have to go off island, and they don't take Medicaid off that one island, family practice or internal medicine. So that leaves her going to another place, which they asked her for 15 to 20 years of all the places she went to medical record-wise. She's like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, those are my records, fuck you. So then they just said, well, fuck you, canceled her appointment. So basically, she's looking for a place where she can go where they don't need all her fucking records because she's tired of, she wants to go to a place and just talk to them, So she's thinking, well, we're seeing a hormone doctor in November, can we get a primary care in Wenatchee? So you want me to set you up with a primary care physician in fucking Wenatchee? That's gonna be fucking stupid because that's costing us fucking $200-300 every time we need to go because you refuse to give your medical records. I mean, literally, it's like it's a wild cat and mouse game. So I'm basically stumped in between trying to figure out how to handle this. My primary care I fired because she violated my rights. My lawyer said she violated my rights. She admitted she violated my rights. The hospital admitted that it violated my rights. Now that hospital turning around and correcting all the mistakes in the record, but at the cost of trying to change the record for their own benefit. My lawyer has the old record and has the new record, except they basically changed the old record to be an asshole. And they can't do it. They can't just, change it because of whatever. It's basically trying to cover their own ass. And so technically, what's happened is because of it, you got all these people, doing things or saying things. I mean, I love Dinky dearly, and I don't like Chloe basically belittling her. Oh, well, look at her. And Dinky agrees with me. I shouldn't be like, this is where my cold-hearted ice heart comes in. I have a gold heart, but my ice heart turns gold. When my gold heart turns to ice, which it can from time to time, it's basically saying, "Are you okay?" He's not doing so I'm worried about it. But okay, so basically, belittling my family. The thing is it's not my. It's like my cousin said. It's not my job to support her. She's ungrateful. She's basically so damn ungrateful, I should say, that she doesn't. She says, "Oh well, I'm pushing in a wheelchair. That goes for that can and dip." No, it doesn't. You can't even fucking clean this place up. I offered you 3 video games and a roll of dip. You sit there and say, "Oh, I'm so depressed." Well, guess what? That leaves my pocket more money for this coming month, which we need anyways from Oppie. But then she gets angry. I mean, literally, the world doesn't owe you shit, okay? So Dinky, and I both agree that money is emergency money for an emergency computer or, like I said, emergency situation vet bill, which is right up there, which is $175. But I'm not asking, you see. Thing is, it's not my fucking job to turn around, okay, and sit there and go to her. I let her know. Yeah, I'm out of bread. I'm out of peanut butter. I told her my mayo went missing. My mayo's gone. All this shit went missing, right? Or left out. And all of a sudden, I can't eat tuna. It's like, Chloe's like, oh, that's fine, Mom. Your mom won't do jack shit, literally. Your PayPal account will shut down because you don't have it linked to a bank account. I have 3 cards linked to PayPal. I'm still good. I can send stuff through PayPal. Chloe can get some receipts of PayPal, but her mom doesn't trust me, so you know what? Then it's not my job to cover Chloe's expenses. I told that to Chloe's mom. And Chloe's mom's like, well, we need to get her to a mental hospital. I've talked to fucking every hospital in this fucking state by email and by phone. They're too full because of the damn drug epidemic of heroin, crack, coke, and meth. And it's in Seattle that everyone's filled up. Oh, well, you better send it to Portland. Portland won't do it. I've contacted 3 counties and their DCR. Hell, I even checked Eugene, where Sister Jennifer lives. The same fucking thing applies. They don't want to take Apple Care. Oh, Medicare should be nationwide. No, it's fucking Medicare. Medicare. Medicaid is issued by the state, so the state doesn't have to pay it. Like, you go to another state, you have to go through certain rules and regulations just for surgery. For example, trans healthcare, you got to get special permission, you got to get this and that, special doctors for breast or face or whatever. And none has happened on face. You know, Medicare was just an experiment in the Pacific Northwest. One person got it, it was me, right? You know, for insurance purposes. But guess what? I don't brag about it. My thing is, you know, to turn around and basically say, yeah, we know your kid needs to be there, but your kid's gonna earn the damn ticket. If they don't want to earn it, they should be earning a damn ticket out of here. But like my family said, it's not my fucking job to go and pay for their ticket out of here. But it ain't my job to basically pay for their money to what do you call it? It's not their job, you know. It's not my job to pay for their supplies either. If they can't afford it, maybe they should grow up here. Maybe they should detransition. Maybe, you know, my point is it's not my fucking job. And yet, you know, my family's right in a lot of ways. Every time I basically try to buy something for myself, I'm dividing it up in half. Half my gift gets stolen, the other half gets stolen without me knowing. Half of it, and then I go look at the can, it's empty. Middle of the night, early morning, I'm sleeping in. The sound of just rummaging around, like on the wall, you know, or on the windowsill. All of a sudden, can gets open, I know it, and I'm like, what are you? Oh, you didn't ask for it. Oh, Lord! You don't ask, you just take. So to me, I'm about this close to skipping out. I mean, look at the meat, for example. The meat is, every time I turn around, I mean, I could sit there and say, look at this deal. This deal is a great deal, Dinky, on, you know, on food, right? Like, you know, I know in her heart she's sitting there saying, you buy that much meat that's on sale, you're going to be supplying half of it to fucking lazy McCrackhead because he can't do anything. And that's how, you know, a lot of people address him as him. And, you know, honestly, to me, the point being is, I don't like paying half of it, and then they eat up all their food stamps. Like, yesterday I was making popcorn for myself. I've been cutting down the popcorn, you know, and I tried a little salt, you know. It's too salty, by the way. She turns around, popcorn! Like, what the fuck? Go make it yourself. Oh, well, you're already making it. I had to make them first because they're fucking temper tantrum. They're basically, they're a needy child that should be basically either in a group home, or on Social Security in a group home, or freaking living with their family and let the family basically dictate what they can and can't do. Because frankly here, when I tell them you got to earn it, they throw a fucking shit fit. I mean, look, we got 10 days for payday. Right here, buy the calendar. And, well, it says here, 10 days. Alright, 10 days. 10 days, do you think they're going to get anything done? No. They don't. They don't, and they just throw stuff in a thing. I was asking her about my little case like this. Dinky has it. It comes in. It's my DS, right? DS Lite that Dinky gave me. And, you know, she told me there's a PS3 she's giving me too, which is awesome. I love you, Dinky, very much. You're so awesome. And, you know, I couldn't find the fucking, what do you call it? The little backpack, you know, and finally I found it. The backpack was empty, right? So I finally found in a crate, tied up. Oh, well, I just threw them in there. Oh, so my chargers were all in there. So I had to dig them out, close them. Yeah, under a blanket going. I'm like, can't you find what I'm looking for? My cigar cutter. Later. It's not like you need a cigar right now. I'm preparing to have cigars. Later. I mean, literally, it disgusts me that, You know, I'm sitting there, right? And another thing that upsets me, literally, is the food. I'll sit there like this. She'll be like, I'll have my cup like this. And I'll fill it with water, and I'll be like, she'll be like, well, I can't go to the library yet. I'm going to take 8. So she gets out a big bowl like this, makes a huge amount of oatmeal, and eats the whole fucking thing, right? She's like, little narcissistic bastard, that's my nickname from time to time for them, doesn't ask if I want any. Then goes up to the library, and I'm sitting there in my wheelchair going, I get everything done, and I'm going, literally almost passing out, low sugar. Moppy's like, and Chloe's like, oh, are you low sugar? Let's get you home to eat. Doesn't tell me, oh, there's 4 pieces of bread. Go make a sandwich. Instead, she's like, so I get home, and first thing I'm doing is I'm scarfing down bread. 4 hours later, this is the other day. 4 hours later, I have to eat more bread. So then, you know, and then the next day, the dishes get done. I'm like, oh, you can have the oven now. But she leaves the dishes dirty, so I sit there and I'm going fucking hungry. So one of the things that irritated me the most the other day, that really brought me down on my world, you know, not that Dinky and I don't have a great relationship as sisters and cousins-in-law, no. When she said, well, I don't want to talk about the thing about the ticket, you know, about the computer or the ticket, which is logically right. You know, I didn't think it was a bad time to talk about it. I'm at the library on a fixed time, so it's like whatever I come up here for, I better ask, you know. And when she said it, it brought me down because I wanted to sit there and say, look, you know, I need to keep my mouth. I wanted to tell her I need to keep my mouth shut on what you're having for dinner, because the other night I had tuna sandwiches. It was fine, but then the next night I had no tuna sandwiches. The mayo was left out. I think they did it on purpose. I didn't say that to me. I was just like, then I wanted to sit there and say, I know your aunts did not do too well. I'm like, I'm fucking starving! Every time I turn around, you know, I hear, oh, blah, and then opens up a can of green beans and a can of corn, and the can of green beans, the corn's going down, and I'm sitting there going, you know, I could eat a can of green beans for dinner. Instead you're putting 2 cans of tuna in, and green beans, and corn, and sweet corn, mixing a soup up, and going, oh, no, look at my tuna soupy. I'm sitting there going, damn it, I don't like it. And she's just scarfing it up, you know, so now she's got more tuna because she left the mayo out. So she leaves the mayo out, and I got, so tomorrow she's like, oh, well, we'll get more bread, and we'll get milk, and we'll get this for the food bank. Right, but doesn't tell me how I'm going to get to the library tomorrow with Moppy. So, you know, to me, I'm not doing too well, in my opinion. So, but yeah, anywho, I wanted to share that with you all, you know, that I just don't like fucking supplying meat and stuff. So, you know, when Chloe turns around and says, you know, everybody can support us. We don't need to go live this way. And I'm going, I'm not asking because it's not an emergency. I don't need to feed you. I need to feed myself. But if I have to buy my supplies, you're freaking sitting there. I mean, let me tell you a story. So the other day, I was at the library, and Chloe's turning around, and Chloe said, what are you smiling for? I said, my friend, you know, made a promise a long time ago and finally came up, you know, sent me something. I heard it was a gift for my birthday, you know, St. Jose. So Chloe's like, well, if it's money, what are you going to do with it? I said, I'm going to get some sandwich makings. I'm not going to go hungry the rest of the month. Little mayo, little this, little that, you know. Well, what about me? I need soda, I need this, I need that. And I'm like sitting there going, it's my fucking birthday. I should be fucking supplying you jack shit. I was like, yeah, whatever, you know, whatever, yeah, huh? And I walked out, and the lady at the library looked at me, and she knew what Chloe was doing. She goes, unbelievable. And I go into the bathroom using something. Finally, you know, when I got there, Chloe was like, what are we going to cash it? What are we cashing? So we got to the library, and I went home, you know, that day, and then I went to every bank on the island. Nothing. Chloe decided she was going to try checking out the banks, and because the free transit and stuff to the other islands, a couple of the cities, you know, or towns, so she went tried that, didn't work. Then we took off and went to the other islands, the other islands, because before I tried it, Chloe went by herself. And then we fucking went to Anacortes, Bellingham, Mount Vernon, all the way south to like Cedar Woolley, where the mental hospitals, we could have dropped her off, but they were full. So basically, the whole thing is we're close to Everett, but, we went so fucking far, right? No deal. No one would catch it. Oh, I'm in the check system because me and Aaron and blah, blah, blah. So, eventually, Chloe's like, well, it's all your fault. Your fucking fault. Your credit, blah, blah, blah. We're gonna go hungry. I'm going, yet, well, she's bitching to me. She's shoveling in more food than I'm eating in a week. She's eating 2 ramen bowls, 3 ramen squares, her little teriyaki at a time. I can make one laugh. She's shoveling it in, and then she's taking all the tuna and the tuna stack. We have like 20 cans. It's going down rapidly because I can't eat tuna sandwiches. Like, and then I'm looking at the calendar every day, one day closer to payday to get more groceries. And yet I'm looking in the cupboard going, well, I got the pork roll is mine if we run out of food. Well, then, I'm looking, and I see her eating 2 to 3 cans of chili at a time because the chili's running low. So I'm like, I get some chili. Well, I'm gonna go hungry if I'm, so you want me to fucking starve, right? I mean, literally, that's the way it is. The world, so the world doesn't owe her shit, And so one of my friends, who knows I'm putting money towards the computer said, I wish you would have went to Walmart, got a mini fridge with a lock, and that motherfucker won't steal from you. Thing is, if I had a mini fridge in here, my mayonnaise was in here, she'd just fucking open the damn thing, take the mayonnaise, I mean, literally, she doesn't have any fucking common sense to go buy her own mayonnaise, or I buy my mayonnaise monthly. I buy the giant jar, and half the jar gets fucking wasted because she leaves it out on the table. And every time the tuna goes down, first thing goes down is the tuna, and then everything else. The pantry's pretty clean, but we got more fucking diced tomatoes, which is not a good thing for me than anything. What's this? Oh yeah, this Moppy Pills here for his pain. So, this is my pill. So basically, we turn around, right? And all I'm hearing is, I pushed you, so I didn't like it. You didn't do shit. Fucking bitching to me because my leg's out. All because I got stupid and fell in a hole, 3 times, and yet, you're basically telling me I can't eat this, I can't do that, can't do this, can't do that. Fucking yells at me about this guy. I have to stay home because you're constipated, you can't go out. I mean, literally, my point is, if this is not a relationship I like to be in. I mean, literally, I'm sitting here, and I wrote Jose a nice letter. I don't tell Jose about these problems at home. Dinky knows about it because Dinky's family knows. Jose gets the verbal version from me on YouTube, but Jose's the same. I mean, literally, Chloe expected half of that money plus to go to her. And I'm grateful that that money was basically turned around and not used at all. Because frankly, I'm kind of happy. I mean, now if he tries again and sends a postal money order or some other form that I could use, I will utilize it. But I'm not sharing any of it with Chloe because I'm hurting. Chloe goes up and thinks the dog's dying. Goes to the vet. I said, well, just see what they recommend. Can we make him wait a week? Vet comes in and the lady says, oh, she's like, you got a 3 o'clock appointment. I said, what about the bill? So I asked the lady in the end. She said, oh, it'll be at the first of the month. I said, okay, it better be cheap because I'm not a bank. I can't just plop out this much money. She said, well, if you can't pay it all, you get a 1.5% interest, monthly, net 10 days, Count 30 days past due a charge greater, $3.50 billing fee, and 1.5 interest fee monthly for 30 days. Well, so she's like, pay as much as you can. Well, that's fine and dandy, but still it hurts me. I mean, blood work is almost $100 by itself. I mean, literally, why? Is it a special blood thingy they gotta do for Moppy? Oh, yeah. Here we go. Let's blow you up. See, he's like being a little pampered little kid right now. He's sick. So love Moppy dearly, so I would not do it any other way. The thing is, Moppy is a service dog. The last time the bill was a lot cheaper, but this time it's more. So that means, for example, my hearing aid's on hold and my glasses are on hold. Now I wanted to get my glasses in September because of travel, but it's gonna have to be in October because there's no way in hell I can get it done all in all, in that time frame. So, so with me stuck here until Moppy's better, I'm stuck here at home, hoping like heck he gets better, and I hope he does. I mean, he's in pain, so, he's shaking because he's in pain, and he's shivering, so we got him rolled up in the blanket, and he's a little kid, and my little kid, so, but, basically, like I said, the bottom line is I don't like being in the relationship that I'm in because I don't feel like I'm in control, and two is, I don't feel that someone like Chloe should be telling me what I can and can't do when it comes to funds. I mean, literally, if someone gives me money, it should be used for me. Chloe used all the money that she got from her mother and grandmother for Christmas, so why shouldn't I do the same for myself? But no, I guess her child comes first for everything, and everyone's got to pay for it. I call it Chloe it because I don't think they're male and I don't think they're female. I mean, I think they're not either. I mean, look, my cousin and I pass well, I look well, I'm as Jose would say, the sexy captain. But honestly, they try too much. They wear short skirts and hoodie dresses and go, oh, it's too hot, I wear a hoodie. I mean, I'm wearing pants that smell because, my laundry needs to be done, and yet I need new pants. And that's another purchase I gotta make soon, is new pants. Which I was hoping to do with Dinky presents, have Dinky and I go shopping for pants and towels. I don't care if I find a good sale on warm, fuzzy, big, fluffy towels, even at the Goodwill, as long as they dry me off, My point is I'm not a bank. I mean, when I'm going down there, I need to make sure I go to either Walmart, Fred Meyer's, or some other place to get towels, I also wanted to go when I was down there to GameStop and Best Buy. We don't have a Best Buy in the area, so to me, I wanted to do all these. Unfortunately for Chloe, she, doesn't want to go to the mental hospital, and then, is like I said there in the letter to her mom. Chloe basically saying fuck it when it comes to everything. And to me, either Chloe's gonna start basically doing her chores here and expecting and getting the job done, or Chloe's going to basically get nowhere. She's not going to get anywhere. She's not going to get even a benefit payment. She's going to sit there and get nothing. I mean, look, the other day I asked her specifically for a question, and I got a shitty answer. I literally got a shitty ass answer when I asked her the other day. What's this? Oh, darn death thing. I asked her the other day out of love. I said to Chloe, where's my handicap placard? I don't know, I saw it in your office. Yeah, that's what I thought. Of course, the handicap placard went missing. Every time I turn around, fucking stuff keeps going missing. And it's pissing me off. Literally, my laptop's still missing. Oh, it's gotta be in a box somewhere. I mean, literally, I'm basically sitting here thinking, to myself, what's gonna happen, so, anyways, with it being so late, I gotta use the toilet, and I gotta check the mail once more, but, my main thing is, she's up at the vet trying to check the blood work, and me, I figured I'd just do a quick supplemental video just saying, look, I'm in a terrible mood, and, the vet bill, but, Moppy means a lot to me, look at him. He doesn't even want to do it. Mop up. Moppy. So, with that said, everyone, you can see he's not doing too well. He would have been running around by now at this length of it, so, poor Moppy. Anyways, So there you have your video. I will try to upload it as soon as possible and give you guys an update for Jess. Just to let you know, I'm wearing a different top. This one's a cute one with a little bow, thingy, and so, like little ribbons. This is me from Dinky. I like showing off my boobs right here. So anyways, the point I'm making is being a woman is first you play, then you play. So if you want swimsuits, you pay and then you play. And so if you think, because I have a great follower like Jose and he's a close friend. He's basically what I call a second Aaron, okay? He's a saint, okay? So, and compared to other things, where, you have all these ideas. I call them grandiose ideas, by the way, Jess, because you turn around and you're like, oh yes, you need to do this and you get followers. No, I won't. I'm not that attractive. Oh, lose the hat, maybe, and I'll get something. Or, don't fart in my videos. Well, I'm sorry, but I haven't been I've been constipated for like 6 days. So technically, I have a right to have my bowels rumbling. I have my, so if I want ramen and sandwiches for dinner, that's fine too. But thing is, I always ask you about advice. Amazon Oasis Kindle. Oh, well, you tell me to hold it. A new computer, hold it. This, hold it. Well, you know what? I can't hold everything back forever. Two is I'm basically literally trying to survive with the ideas, between Chloe, you were recommending Pornhub or Chatterbait to other things, and Chloe wants Chatterbait or Pornhub, that she wants to do, that she's going to have to literally have a good internet connection, but I'm not paying for an internet connection when she's not going to do her fucking work. So her mom thinks that's abuse. Well, guess what? It's abuse when she turns around and tells me to stay at home because she's got to go to the library and I can't go out because of my legs. Or right now, 2 to 6 weeks I'm stuck at home because of Moppy, which is fine. But thing is if she's going to run to the library for 6 to 8 hours a day and not do her house chores, I don't have to buy her anything either. I might have to tote Moppy up to the library twice in the next 2 weeks to make sure I get the groceries and supplies ordered and the budget balanced. But otherwise, I'm hoping that Moppy, could be, being well, and I just hope the library doesn't throw a fit about him being in a wheelchair. Because frankly, he means the world to me, so I don't know how that's going to play out either, but I can't leave him behind either while I go to the library, and I can't let Chloe do it either because of it. So technically to me, my service dog is, means a lot to me and goes everywhere with me. So, right now it's time and peril that I will, do that. And like I said to Dinky, if you're watching this, I apologize. I didn't mean to say anything negative. It was just Chloe basically doesn't think I should trust you. And to me, we have an agreement that's concrete. So to me, I don't need to support her ass. So if I go hungry because of it, oh well. Now to Jose, again, thank you so much for your kindness of your heart. If you want to send something, go for it. If not, oh well. I did send out a letter today, giving you what's going on at, et cetera, and how everything might be on hold till October, but I just thought I'd share that with you. I don't know which way you want to go, but, let me know if there is a fee for returning, that money order. So, oh, now I see. As soon as you come back, he starts to move a bit.
He's panting like normal now. Look at him.
He has some food, so he's waiting for Chloe. So
I'll take you out there this evening.
So, anyways, with that said, everyone, please subscribe. Please post comments. Please leave feedback, suggestions. Hit that like and subscribe button. Focus on the family, including your service dogs and your bunnies. Thanks for watching. Hit that bell notification for new content that gets updated as soon as I'm at the library. Thanks, everyone. Captain Vlog out. This transmission ends now. USS Enterprise, NCC 1701A.